Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and if you're joining us for the first time, these are periodic, I'd say mostly weekly, video snippets of information designed to answer questions you may have about estate planning or probate, which are my primary practice areas, or to answer questions about other legal concerns you may have. And I thought it necessary, based on some observations from last week, that I continue in what has now become a mini-series of videos related to virtual courtroom etiquette. And this is again about using our phones, using our phones when we log into these virtual court hearings, be it Zoom or WebEx or whatever your jurisdiction happens to use. And the bit of advice I have for this week, for the wisdom that I would like to impart upon you, if you didn't already know, please remember to leave the meeting before you make any comments about said meeting. In other words, make sure you have completely exited out of the Zoom application if, and there's my phone ringing, it hasn't rang all morning. If the proceedings are over, make sure you have exited properly. I have heard multiple times people continuing to talk, particularly about the other party, or potentially about the process in general, maybe the judge or maybe the proceedings, and they're still on, their audio is still on. There are two options at the bottom. If you're using your smartphone, you have the option to turn on and off your video, and you have the option to turn on and off your audio, to mute yourself or unmute yourself. And I see people, forgetting that they're muted all the time during the proceedings. Now, the judge typically helps you through that, or the court clerks help you through that process. But once the hearing or once the proceeding is over, ladies and gentlemen, leave the meeting. You have a button that says leave, big bright red button that says leave, and then a confirmation, leave meeting. You want to leave meeting before you start talking about some stuff you shouldn't be talking about while you're still being recorded by the court's Zoom or whatever platform they're using. Before it's broadcast, and in my particular jurisdiction, they have YouTube channel. Before it's broadcast on YouTube, get out of the meeting. Leave the meeting. Don't just put your phone down. Properly close out of the application. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for properly exiting out of whatever application you're in when you're in it and when you're finished. And as always, we'll see you next time.